Welcome Aries to your October reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this month. Aries, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This will give us the core themes coming through for you. We will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with the message Beautiful Uncaging, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this message is for Aries, please. And we have the Five of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and Justice. Now, my dearest Aries, when we get the message Beautiful Uncaging, it's about releasing ourselves, releasing our heart from what is holding it captive. Now, Aries, this could be that you are feeling an immense amount of guilt. Perhaps something has happened in your life and you are feeling incredibly guilty about what you have done in terms of sabotaging yourself in some way. My dear Aries, this could be that you were hurt in some way and now you're not letting your heart be free and try again. Perhaps you had a really bad breakup, or you had a really bad experience at a job, and now you're guarding your heart in this energy of the cage so you don't have to feel that pain again. But by holding it back, you're holding yourself back from growing, learning and expanding and experiencing something new. Now, what we do see, my dear Aries, is that whatever this has been for you, Five of Swords is coming through and telling me that you are either already working on this, you're aware of it, you know where you are holding yourself back, keeping yourself captive in some way, or, my dear Aries, you're going to identify this in October and start working on it. Five of Swords tells me that it might not be the easiest thing to take that hard look at yourself and look at exactly what's going on. What was your role? What could you have done better? And stop the blaming and shaming when it comes to yourself and other people. We do see, my dear Aries, with Five of Swords, you're going to overcome whatever might be caging you and now bring about a beautiful uncaging. You're about to release your heart to experience something new. So Aries, this could be that you really do that deep dive and look at why your past relationship didn't work. We are all so quick to blame the other party, and it's much easier that way. But I do see you taking accountability, Aries, and when you do that, you free yourself and you come out of this, my dear Aries, as a winner, because you now know what you did, where you were responsible, and you're not going to make the same mistake twice. What we do see for you in October is this wonderful energy of another chance. This could be a second chance in this very same situation. So if this was you holding yourself back from wanting to experience romantic love again, this Ace of Wands, Aries, could be that this month somebody new comes into your life, somebody you are interested in, and they are interested in you. Or, my dearest Aries, this could come through in another area, but it does give you this feeling of, I'm ready. I'm ready to go again, put myself out there, look for a new job, start my own business, move, relocate, whatever it is, because once your heart is free from whatever it is that you're holding yourself back from, you open yourself up to many other possibilities and experiences. And justice comes in, Aries, and tells us that once your heart is free, as I mentioned, you're going to find the key to many other experiences and possibilities. It's quite amazing, Aries. When we forgive ourselves, when we let go of the guilt, of the blame and the shame, and we just understand we are humans, we're not perfect, sometimes we make mistakes, and that's okay, as long as we pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and get going again. And justice is telling us so beautifully that with this second chance, my dear Aries, it's going to be a new and wonderful experience, because you are taking all your wisdom and all your knowledge from what you have learned previously, and you are now ready to test run the new you. This is going to be very exciting for you, Aries. Right, now let us move on and see what a burst of magic is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what a burst of magic is for Aries, please. And we have Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Now, Aries, a burst of magic is such a wonderful and inspirational message. It speaks to us of an epiphany, a sudden higher knowing, a sense that everything has a purpose. Your purpose as a gift bestowed upon you, cultivating conscious contact with higher power and coming to know what calls to you and lights you up. Now, my dear Aries, we see your second ace coming through here. So you have two aces coming through, which tells us that this is going to be an incredibly blessed and auspicious month for you. And with this wonderful energy of a burst of magic, my dearest Aries, please brace yourself. This is going to be wonderful. What we do see under this energy is that you are ready. You are ready to start again. You are ready to look at new possibilities. You are accepting that wand from the hand of God. And you, my dear Aries, have never been more ready to embark on whatever this second opportunity or chance is for you. And like I said, Aries, it could come through in whatever this was for you previously, or it could come through in a totally different area. But we see that you are ready. I do feel for many of you, there is something specific that you are calling in, because we see wish fulfillment coming through. So even if this was your heart being caged because you were severely hurt, say by a friend who betrayed you, and you've worked through this, my dear Aries, and you see now that by working through it, you have given yourself the possibility to go out there and do different things. Page of Wands could be the first thing that comes your way, is perhaps you have a wonderful idea to start your own business, or perhaps you want to travel and work as you travel. You've got great ideas, but you are listening to what your heart is calling for, what you are wishing for right now. And your second ace is the hand of God coming in with this beautiful energy of clarity. And we saw the sword over here in our justice card, bringing in the breakthrough out of this caged energy. So you, Aries, see your way forward like you've never seen it before. You understand more clearly than ever before what is right for you, even if it is something you've never done before or never considered before. Aries, with Page of Wands energy, it's as though it does not matter what it is. You've got you, and you know that even though the landscape around you might be barren, starting from scratch, you've got what it takes. So, my dearest Aries, this wonderful energy of burst of magic is taking you to something that you have been wishing and praying for. And with our double ace coming through, I do believe that this month you're going to see something actually come about. Very exciting to see, Aries. Now let's move on and see what Wish Upon a Star is all about for you, and I'll get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what Wish Upon a Star is for Aries, please. And we have 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and Strength. Aries, Wish Upon a Star is another high-vibrating positive card. It speaks to us of intentions based on your dreams and aspirations, the act of consciously committing to your vision. It's about taking a chance on yourself and trusting that your dreams can become reality. Now this message here, this energy Wish Upon a Star, is directly connected to our 9 of Cups. So we can see, my dearest Aries, that all your messages are connected and lead into each other. This energy of Wish Upon a Star, something that you have put up out into the universe that is coming down now and manifesting on the physical realm. What we do see is that this has not been an overnight story, Aries. This 9 of Wands tells me that you have been working on it very similar to what we saw with 5 of Swords. You have held on to a particular dream, a particular vision that you have for yourself. And no matter what you have been through and what you have had to deal with, you held on to this vision. You protected it. And for many of you, Aries, I think it's something you haven't told many people about. I think it is something that you think about first thing in the morning as you open your eyes, just before you nod off to sleep. It's something that is very dear to your heart. Now, what we do see is that in October, with this powerful energy of your 2 aces and bringing you into this burst of magic and wish fulfillment and Wish Upon a Star, you are going to be able to leave behind energies, my dear Aries, that were blocking you and holding you back in some way. Now, this could have been where you were holding yourself back, my dear Aries, with the fear of getting hurt again, getting rejected again, maybe failing again, or just really unsure of how to do it. Or it could be that there were other circumstances. 9 of Wands also gives me a feeling, Aries, that perhaps there were certain people around you who have not been so encouraging, and that could also be why you didn't share whatever this is. I do think, Aries, that this is something that you're going to initiate, as we saw, but it's going to be such a surprise for the people around you. It has this vibration of changing careers midstream, or deciding to relocate to a very unexpected country, like no one expected you to go there, or starting a sport that nobody ever saw you doing, Aries. For example, if you say are a very introverted person and you're not a very adventurous person, what we are seeing is that you could relocate to an exotic island and become a scuba diving teacher or something like that. It's like you throw a curveball out there, Aries, that not only amazes you with this burst of magic, but it has everybody around you gasping. This is what I'm seeing. I do see a wonderful movement coming your way, leaving behind energies that were holding you back and blocking you. And with strength coming through, my dearest Aries, please know, as we saw with Page of Wands, you have everything within you to manage whatever comes your way, no matter how big, how frightening, how overwhelming. Once you dive in and you deal with it, you're going to manage this all with ease. What we are seeing here, Aries, is really a dream come true. What a great month this is going to be for you. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I am sending you all so much love.